Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is World of Horror, back at you live again, Saturday morning. I have a raid today because I am filling in for an FC member who is doing an FC raid. They are not ready, and they will not make it. So I am filling in for them. But before I recorded this episode, we're gonna do Moriko? Koji? Mimi. We haven't done a Mimi run in a hot minute. But before I started recording this, I checked the Discord, and I had a very big let's effing go moment. Somebody made fan art of one of the RimWorld colonists that we have, Green, and it's so cute. I love it a lot. It always makes, like, seeing fan work, you know, I'm not used to that being a thing, and so it always makes me feel really, like, happy when I see it. And oh, it's just it's cute. It's really cute. I like it a lot. I'm very happy about it. I appreciate it greatly. But let's just jump into it. I don't know, I'm still kind of feeling a little warm and fuzzy about it. It's a good feeling. It's a strange feeling, but it's a good feeling. Let's go. I don't know what old god I want to play. Like, I'm gonna be honest, most of the old gods are feeling kind of rancid tonight. I'm gonna be real with you. It really is. It's Look Who It Is. Hold on. So Katu. Yeah, no, they're all just kind of rancid. I'll be real with you. I'm not really. I'm feeling like they're rancicity. Maybe we just kind of go with a Katu Rufu, because I like this vaguely. Oh no. We haven't had one of these in a while. Also, it's the pomegranate color palette, which is kind of hurting my eyes this early in the morning, but, you know, I don't think it's as bad as Monolith, but I think it kind of hits some similar parts of why Monolith is bad. So, you know, if you are not for the Pomegranate Power Hour, tell me in the comments down below. Engagement, good. I do like engagement, I really do, because it makes the channel more popular, and that means that we get more views, and more views means we get more money, and that feels pretty good. I don't need your money, but I do indeed like it. It's true. I do like having extra money. But, alright. I guess we're just gonna go with the Cursed Violin. I feel like that's probably pretty fine. No, we're on Eldritch Parasite. Absolutely not. We're never using this. We're never using this once. And there will be... It's Saturday, so you know what that means. Yesterday was a Dark Souls. Plunger worked really hard on it. It's really funny. And today is a RimWorld, and the crowd goes wild, apparently. The RimWorld... Listen, if I was chasing trends... I don't know why I unsheathed this. Like, I unsheathed the video. I didn't even see Moriko. There we go. It's Look Who It Is. It's her. She's right there. It's Look Who It Is. But, like, if I was chasing popularity, I would... You bet your ass we would just do, like, wah, RimWorld, wah, RimWorld, wah, RimWorld. But I like the variety. I like playing a variety of games. And so I feel like it also kind of alleviates, not necessarily pressure, but, like, if the World of Horror episode is kind of rancid, like, that's fine, because there's other stuff to watch. But, yeah, no, RimWorld, it kicked off. Like, I think once some of the other series start wrapping up, we probably will lean more into RimWorld, maybe? I don't know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, because, like, I don't want to chase that trend, but also, like, the RimWorlds are doing better than the World of Horrors, you know? So, like, if you wanted to do, like, a content creator pivot where you're like, I want to do this as, like, a job or something, you would lean super heavy into the RimWorld thing. And then you would probably start doing... Because I can see... YouTube lets me see what you all watch. Like, it's kind of, like, not... It's all anonymized, right? It's all anonymous. But, like, I get to see who people are subscribed to. I get to see what kind of videos you watch, what things you search on YouTube. And an overwhelming majority of the people who watch these videos are into some sort of, like... It's the company. I always forget its name because it's similar to Fate. But it's like, it's the company that does, I really just remember the Gacha game, because that's what my friend plays. But it's like, it's Limbus Company, Library of Runia, and Lobotomy Corporation, right? A lot of people who watch these videos, like, a lot of people who watch these videos love that stuff. So, if I wanted to heavily lean into it, that's what I would do. Because... that would basically allow me... We can actually just go to the occult store straight up. And it's... Look who it is. It's right there. We can... I do remember the Tainted Violin not being great on Mimi. And hold on. Let's go to the police station real quick. Set it on the seaside. Grab the handcuffs. Sell the handcuffs. Because Jar of Blood is way more punishing right now. So we want to avoid that if we can. And then we'll go hit up the seaside once. But, yeah, no, like, people are apparently, like, I was surprised, right? Like, if I look at people that, like, my audience are subscribed to, it's mostly people who do, like, games of that sort, right? Like, games from that company. So, you could definitely... You could definitely lean into that heavily, and you could also lean into the RimWorld, because it was, like, an amazing success, which I guess is part of the reason why you want to do a variety hour, where it's, like, a different series every day. Because then you can kind of see, like, this is where sort of your audience leans, and this is where you get, like, the most viewership. But I think the important thing to realize, at least from my perspective, is I've always played the... Oh, God, do I want to take more damage here? I think I would rather just run, because this is, like, a bad fight. Like, this is a bad enemy to get involved with. We're spending a lot of Doom up front, but I think that's okay. I mean, speaking of Doom, I think we tried the Charisma, right? Because we want to avoid damage if we can. So it's like... we can't go to the mansion, but we can go to a forest mystery. Understood. It's like, I've always played the slow game, because I do it as a hobby, right? So I'm, like, gradually building this up over time. And the fact that I'm getting, like, a little pocket change here and there to, you know... get some fancy groceries that I wouldn't otherwise get, because, like, groceries are expensive, so you usually just get, like, what you need for the week, right? What you need for the 2 weeks, what you need for the week whenever you're buying stuff, so... or, alternatively, maybe a little Uber Eats once in a while. But, I deviously smile. But, you know, I'm totally cool with just... I'm totally cool with just building it up gradually over time. And so I think that this is all valuable information, and I can still kind of keep a healthy variety and play games that I want to. And then that will influence what I do in the future, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm seeing, like, these games are more popular than these other games. What about them are, like, specifically the thing, right? Flood. I don't want to do Flood. Painting. I don't want to do... We can't do a mansion mystery. I said we could do a forest mystery, but, like, I don't want to do that for it. I guess... Does it actually matter, though? Well, yes, it does. Actually, it matters a lot. Let's go to Bulletin. And I'm actually going to fish around for some spells. I'm going to fish around for some spells. See if we can't get, like, a Ghostly Spear or a Mind Drain to help us out. Because I'm a little bit worried about having to fight all those bosses. But, like, I'm getting an idea of what content works. Because the thing is, after... So here's the deal, right? Before 1.0 of It's Look Who It Is, we had, like, a pretty solid audience of, like, 50 to 100 people who would watch the WoW, you know? Give or take. Now, after 1.0, we have massively gained, like, a bunch of new people. And I had, like, a vague idea of, like, what the... Ooh. Nah. You notice how we haven't taken a single point of stamina damage in the whole run yet? Just a fun little wah moment, you know? Here we go. Now we can take some stamina damage. Thank God for that. But, ooh, first aid. That'll heal me right up. But, do I want to get quick thinking? Rather get anatomy class. Just help us out a little bit. But, you know, I had, like, a decent idea of what that, like, WoW audience liked to watch. Kind of. Some of the videos did decently, some of the videos didn't. And that never really, and also I want to be clear, that never really influenced a series getting canceled. The stuff that canceled a series was literally just, like, it's Look Who It Is, and I just didn't, I just fell out of it. But because I want to keep doing this, like, double video a day thing, you don't decline me, fool. I've been trying to, at the very least, we'll free up the mansion a little bit. It's actually been a really good motivator, even though I have lost just a little bit of sleep. I love taking sanity damage. But after 1.0, you know, we got so many people in that, you know, I don't know, like, what exactly works, and I'm not ready to take the plunge into the Lobco stuff, because I'll be real with you. Hell yeah, the Parasite do be stirring, though. I'll be real with you, I bought Lobotomy Corporation a long time ago. Not when it first came out, but, like, when I first saw it, I was like, hell yeah, this looks exactly right up my alley. And then I had a friend try to get me into it, and she was really big into it, and she still is really big into it. She plays the gacha game every time there's an update. And it's like, well, she plays the gacha game all the time, but she plays it a lot when there's a new update. And, like, she's been trying to get me into the series. It's just a lot, and it seems very complicated, you know what I mean? Like, it is complicated. It is complicated. And I remember being in the VC with her. She would be going through that one day over and over and over again in Lobco. Was it like 49? It wasn't the final day. It was like one of the last days was like 49, 50, 51, where it just like she kept losing and having to reset the same day over and over again. And we were in a call for like 4 or 5 hours, and it took her like 5 hours to do that one level. And all the while, she was just saying the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life. It seems like a really fun rabbit hole to go down to, but I don't know if I have the mental capacity to go down that rabbit hole right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of a lot. Better speed, worse chance to hit. I think we'll take the accuracy. What's the... 80 speed's real bad, though. I think you could make the status thing... Oh, it is a magic weapon, though. That is true. It is a magic weapon. I didn't, whatchamacallit, end up looking for any spells that would help us out, because I got distracted. We're not getting the chainsaw. I would rather take the +1 to the stat, because it's really important that you want to make stat checks on Eldritch Parasite, which is one of the reasons why Eldritch Parasite's really hard, because failing stat checks is very punishing. Which is the one where you get owned? Is it this one? I'm pretty sure that's the one where you get minus stamina if you fail it, but I don't know. I guess I won't remember because I succeeded it. Alright, you know what, game? I'm so sorry. Is this our second enemy? I feel like this is our second enemy. Like, we haven't fought somebody since, like, Apartment Stalker. But, you know, I feel bad for thinking that, like, 2 stamina was, like, a big deal when we were staring down Apartment Stalker. It's like, it really wasn't. But, like, yeah, here's the thing. Eldritch Parasite, you don't want to fail stat checks. Oh, funny moment. I mean, if we fail the stat check, we go in anyways, right? So... Ooh. Oh, that's bad. I think we take the Doom, right? Because you don't want to take the... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if we take the -5 stamina, because Reason's gonna be what kills us, but, like, you know... I don't know. I don't know, Chief. I'm not really worried about our Doom, especially with Akamanto. I think we take the Doom. I think we take the Doom. Which it seems really weird to lean into the Doom that much, but we have Akamanto on the horizon, and we just kind of need to... We just kind of need to preserve our stats as much as possible. Now, our sanity is in the dumpster, so I really feel like we need to get some sort of spell that will kill the boss. And I mean, we don't really care about this, you know? Like, this is kind of fine. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but I am. I guess so we can do it like that, and we're feeling pretty good about our lives. We don't want to fight the boss. We definitely don't want to fight the boss. Homie is, I think the painting is reason or all. It's definitely, like, if you fight him alone, it's stamina. But, like, you know, you don't really want to... You don't want to fight... You don't want to fight the painting. Yeah, just try to get the sewing kit, I guess. It's not really helpful, but it exists. I mean, maybe we should have gone for the spell, actually, for sure. We should have gone for the spell. That is true. That is real. Spell would have been pretty neat. I'm taking Art Knowledge because we have Forest and School Mystery. So we definitely want to do something like that. We're going to take Knowledge and Art Knowledge because we're... do I really care about stamina, though? Like, both Folklore Studies and Art Knowledge save you stamina, so I guess I don't really care. Like, why would I care about that specifically? I think we gotta get a good spell to help us kill Akamanto. Like, I'm thinking Mind Drain, I'm thinking Ghostly Spear. Very useful. I'll go up to 60, I think. I think we can go up to 60. Curse Doll is also pretty good. Thread of Fate is not usable because we're not on Ath-Yelazath. If we were on Ath-Yelazath, I would say we go for it, but we're not. So it's not a usable thing. Anything that costs reason is not usable. Seal of Bermel, normally pretty interesting. Not in this situation. I'll go up to 62. I'll go up to 62. I'll go up to 62. Because we are kinda... You know what? This is actually a legitimate something, and we can use it. I'm being serious. I think we can use Protective Carvings. I think that's fine. Now, you need to die. Unfortunately, that's not going to be this turn. But you're dead. I think that -1 to all might get us killed, which is a little bit unfortunate, but, like, there's nothing you can really do about it. We've taken a lot of sanity. Gotta take the stamina, you gotta take the stamina. You have to take stamina. You have an opportunity to take stamina, you take stamina. Aw, crap. Aw, crap, Lois. That is bad, but, you know, it is look who it is. It's not a good idea. So true, bestie. So true, bestie. We love to see it. You gotta do that. You have to do that. There's no other way you walk away from this. You gotta do that. And then you look to yourself here and you say, alright, we got 76% Doom. What if I went back to the History Club? Because we can basically end, like, we can end it immediately. Brainworms, I'll go up to 78. Oh, Expel Evil is kind of good, but, like, no, we can't use it. The forest is safe, the school is safe, I don't care. We just need to win this fight. Which is, it's totally winnable, and the next boss does Sanity exclusively. 2 to all is really bad, though. 2 to all is really bad. I think you've got to start by sending it, and 2 of these need to hit. Alright. So, you're in hell. Yeah, we should have just started by doing this. That was a throw. No way. That kind of sucks, honestly. but it's gonna be how it's gonna be. We were one off. Now, he could have thrown the flashlight. That's fair. Leadership, fast learner. We're gonna take a beating. You're gonna think this is crazy, but we have a flashlight. The most it can do to us is 6-5. I almost want to take fast learner, because, like, what's the point of, because the strength is just gonna be bad. Like, I don't care about strength. Like, frostbite, yeah, sure, I don't really care. Oh, crap, the most it can do is 6-5. Yeah, true. The most it can do is 6-5. And that's if we get rid of the flashlight. So we might actually have lost. Bleh. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna take knowledge. And then we're gonna go here and we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. We have Heart of Darkness. Oh no. Oh no, we lose these! No way, dude. That's so sad. Yeah, no, it's Joe over. Let's see how well we can do Flood, though. That's so sad that we got Heart of Darkness. If we didn't get Heart of Darkness, we could win this run. I don't think there's any way for us to win. Because it'll do... We would have to get 4 points of dexterity. So... I don't think that's happening. Is he weak to sharp? Because that would be... I mean, that'd be 20. That's not enough, so we are dodging. Yeah, we would have to get... Oh, jeez. Do we have quick thinking? We do not have quick thinking. That is actually true and real. So how would we make this work? How would we make this work? We need 4 points of dexterity. That means we have to level up. We could get up to 6 dexterity in a level, and we'd have to get up to level 6. No, wait. Yeah, no, because 5 we're at 6, and then 7, and then 8. Yeah. We would have to get some sort of dexterity buff. Oh, I forgot to go to the school. Unironically, that could be 1 dexterity. I'm trying to think of how I could have won this run. Unfortunately, I can't win this run, so it is what it is, right? I really did take Fast Learner. That sucks. Wait a minute. No. No! No. Did the weather scare them off? No. But what if we just tech it, chat? What if we just tech the pain? It's true. What if we just tech the pain? Real. Yeah. I can't believe it's gonna be stamina. That's actually really funny. Because at the start of the run, we were like, oh, it's so, you know... I can't believe we're gonna lose because of blah, blah, blah. And we ended up losing because of blah, 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 actually, if you can believe it. Okay, but what if we got super greedy here because it didn't matter? What if I used the sewing kit? Real. Now, actually, now that I realize it, we're gonna die to this because that's scary as hell. No. She'll tech it. She'll tech the pain. She'll tech the pain. What did I say? I said she'd tech the pain, and she did. But wait, there's more. She's gonna do it again, chat. She's gonna do it again, chat. Oh, shit. Hold on. Attack first and then run away. There we go. See? She's gaming. And then we brace for impact. We attack once. That's a kick. 85%, by the way. She missed? Chat, how could she miss? It's just the size of a building, and she's got a scalpel. Okay, so we're gonna give her a chance to kill the boss. It'll be really funny. It'll be really funny. Alright, go. Hit the gritty! Let's go! It is Look Who It Is. That's crazy. So hold on, if we had 5 strength, it could go up to 6, we would need an ally. Yeah, nah. It ain't happening, Chief, it ain't happening. It was fun while it lasted, but it really was. It's look who it is. It's a shame, too, because we actually did really well on the Doom. That's crazy how Doom variants in this game works, because we spent the whole game taking, like, the first 2 mysteries every single time we took Doom when it was applicable. That's crazy. So yeah, you gotta play by the, whatchamacallit. Yeah, it was bullets in second, because what ended up happening was the mansion was doomed, so we couldn't go to painting. That's crazy how Doom variants works. Because, like, we spent, like, every available second picking Doom options because we were worried about our health. And it was not, we were at 73, what was it, 72 Doom, 74 Doom? That's crazy how variance works in this game. It really does show you how swingy this game is with its mechanics. So, Eldritch Parasite, tips and tricks, play into the goddamn lighthouse. You go to the lighthouse, you see what's there, you level those stats. No negotiation, because you get to the end of your run, and on any other run you would easily steamroll the lighthouse, but uh-oh, you're on Parasite, so you can't heal, so the new Heart of Darkness strength check is gonna kill ya. Anyways, stay safe out there, have a good one. My name's been Webweaver. I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next, which, by the way, yesterday Dark Souls, today RimWorld. Thanks as always, and thank you, specifically, for the green fan art. It's very cute, it made my morning. Thank you so much, take care, have a good one, bye.